So we're using two phones today. Wow, what was that? Blue. Hey, Rocky, you okay, buddy? He's not feeling good. He's going to the doctor because his mouth hole thing is getting worse. Come here, buddy. Let me see your face. Come here. Come here. Look this way. So, yeah. Here, you gotta look up. So, yeah, it's got to get cut off. So, hey, thank you, bud. How's it going, Joe, Rocky, and chat? Yeah, pretty good, brother. We're doing the dual stream, so we got Rocky here, and he's gonna be like the monitor for the screen. If you guys are going over to Twitch, you can see some cool stuff there. So we are dual streaming from Twitch. Bro does not have herpes. He has a papilloma, which could be a form of herpes. Can you do me a favor? Go ask your mom what her bumps are on her lips. Cody, what's up? Loving the Twitch cam. Yeah, I didn't know what to do, so I literally just put a cell phone up on top of two hooks because I couldn't find my other camera mount. So that is solid freaking stuff right there. So, what that also means for you guys, hold on, I gotta mount the camera. Is this guy selling the property or just being a twat? No, he's not being a twat, man. I'm not mad at him for doing it. I'm a little frustrated, but I'm not mad. So here's the deal, okay? The guy owns the property. They're building 450 housing units next to me. So he's going to be able to do whatever he wants with that property. Also, I'm way behind for some reason. There we go. So you guys over here on the YouTubes are going to be seeing me only from the neck up. I will have dual chats up, all that stuff. You will be seeing just that, okay? That is what you guys get to see, this section right here. So you get to see my pretty face, right? Meanwhile, over on the Twitch side, you guys get to see me doing other stuff. So we'll just go ahead and move you up just a little bit more. There you go. What was the Twitch name again? Same thing as it is over here. It's the Jiminy Show. Should I watch on YouTube or Twitch? Well, I can manipulate stuff on the Twitch. I can't manipulate stuff on the YouTube. So, hold on one second. I'm trying to set it up so I can see both sets too. There we go. So I have two separate freaking chats going right now. I'm just trying to make sure that this version of me is not showing anything that's not supposed to be on screen. So, probably come down a little bit. There we go. A little bit more. A little bit over this way is a little bit more safe. There we go. Anyways, you guys coming in, let's just talk about stuff. Let's see. Yep, so you can go there, right? So you got a few people here, you got 14 people here, you got whatever people here. So that's just what I'm doing, man. I found it, I got it. What's up, kid? So yeah, everybody coming in. Do I have a Shadow 2 carry? I do not have a Shadow 2 carry. I have a 75, I have a bunch of other guns. So if you look up there, the blue handle gun up there is the 75 SP01, which is very similar. It's a little bit shorter, so yeah. It's gonna be funny. Oh, I got it, brother. Cody, I figured that out based on what you're saying. But yeah, so if you were over there, right? Hold on, I want to just make sure that everything looks good. You'd be seeing me do this right now. You know, I'd be talking to you while And what we'll do is for 2 hours, we'll stay over here, and then we'll wind up going over to Twitch for 2 hours. So you're getting a 4-hour live stream if you're over on the Twitch. Yes, Smith & Wesson does make a 2011 or 1911 small one. They made officers, commanders, all of that. My hands are so small. My hands ain't that small, dude. I mean, look, here's a full-size Rhino for comparison. You know? Also, it says the Jiminy Show, which I like. It's hard to read both chats. Not for me, it's not. I just have both chats going, so. Hi, kids. It's very awkward for me because I'm literally using 2 different phones right now. This one is on my Wi-Fi. This one's using my mobile data. But yeah, it's very much a Twitch stream. So every now and then during the video on Twitch here, I may move stuff around. So, you know. And stuff that I can normally play with on YouTube, I'm not too worried about it. John, what's up? Chamber Check. Thank you, Chamber Check. What's going on with you, man? Fusion is growing on me. Yep. So it's got really good lines. The plate retains the rear sight on it. So when you change out your optic, you would put a different plate on the back. That way you would have that. You don't want to fuck with me. I'm a very dangerous man. So, to those of you that are on the Discord, Stone, can you also put the Discord? If you go to the Discord and you look it up, you will see that, unfortunately, I have lost my lease, which sucks because I have to find a new place. How hefty would you say it is for appendix carry? It is heavier than a single stack 1911 because it has a full metal body, full aluminum grip, but it is pretty good. Chamber is Paul got some free guns. What? Oh, thanks, Stone. You put it on both. Yeah. Thank you, guys. GG's 3EHSWQBFY. But yeah. How are you? It looks like it's at a weird angle. That's because I'm trying to protect myself from getting in trouble for doing what I'm doing right now. I'm dual streaming, so I don't know if you can get in trouble for doing that. Is it an easy fix? Well, here's the deal. I'll show you kind of what the problem is. And yeah, I know. I get it. Doing this while doing the other stream too is a little difficult because I have to make sure not to pick anything up. So you're also seeing me do this at an oblique angle when I can't see what the frick I'm doing. There it is. Unky Joe is fine. He's not having a stroke. He's just over on Discord having fun. Ah, damn it. Where is my Tooly Mooly? There it is. Don't put stuff where you can't reach it. Why did you just hit F12? It's just a tool, YouTube. Gonna take some getting used to. The whole do a stream, see when you can see both at once. Yeah, that will be interesting. Also be interesting when I can't see what the fuck I'm doing and I'm trying to do something that requires dexterity. Anyways, I can't do it, but needless to say, the issue is an issue that I can't do anything about right now. Hang on one second. Hi, I see you begging for your dog on YouTube. Why don't you buy pet insurance? Hey, buddy. Trying to get help when he's facing an emergent situation, you have to have a series of questionnaires filled out to get pet insurance. So why don't you not worry about it? If you want to be telling people how to do shit, go for it. Here, let me help you. No, it's fine. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, little bitch creates an account 3 minutes ago. Just to come in and say that. I see how it is. I don't care though, because if he comes through and it winds up being engagement, I'll take it. Come on, hand. So my hands also aren't working right because, you know, why would they, right? Motherfucker, come on. One of those days, man. One of those days. All right, to answer your question, I'm not answering your question. Not playing with anything. How do you feel about the new California law starting next month? No online purchase for guns. Fuck California, dude. If you live in California, I have no pity or remorse for you. And I don't know what you guys want me to say other than that. If you live in the United States of America and you thoroughly dislike where you live, fucking move. Hopefully YouTube doesn't start giving you shit and technically can't see or give you shit, but hopefully they don't get all hissy because they can tell. No, it's the AI. It needs to see stuff. Yeah, that's why I'm moving to my PA. There you go, buddy. Yeah, no, asking me my opinion on California is asking me, like, what do I think about the Kardashian? I don't give a fuck. So. Yeah, if I ban somebody, they need to go away. Look, dude, you guys can come in and ask good questions, but when motherfuckers come in and say stupid shit, so... the AI can't definitively tell the difference between a video and a live audio since it's all going through electronics anyways, so they can't identify the difference. So, anyways. Ha! What a little bitch. I banned him over on Twitch, so he comes over here. Have a good night, loser. You can suck whatever bing bong you. We got freedom of movement in this country. That's what I did. I hated Nevada, but I did endlessly just complain. No, I moved. Yeah, AI can suck the big falota. Oh, hold on, I scrolled. Talk about having no life. Yeah, it's funny. He went all the way over to YouTube just to find me and fucking he made the thing there too. Let's look at him over there too. So, big shout out to Robert Chambers. He was such a fucking loser, he went and made an account just to fucking bitch. Voice to text speech fucked me up on that one. I personally am not sucking a bing bong. No, you can suck whatever bing bong you feel like sucking, dude. We are non-judgmental here at the YouTube. If you wish to suck a bing bong, then suck a bing bong, dude. Boom, boom, boom. How many people we have in here? Yeah, so, I need 8 followers. We got 42. I need one more. Okay? I need one more. So, you guys do that, please. I wasn't going to judge. Hey, no. If you want to bing bong the ding dong, you can bing bong the ding dong until you're done dinging the bing bong. You bing bong ding dongs? Hing hong ching chong. Thank you for your blessing. You're welcome, man. I got you. I subscribe. Thank you. There's no bing bong sucking on Twitch. You can suck whatever you want on Twitch. So over on Twitch right now, the kids are seeing the SIG Pro, which is the precursor to the SIG 2022, which is a polymer framed 226 basically, or 229, because it's got a shorter barrel. I wish I could pick up, but you know. Ryan, what are you doing today? How you doing? Yeah, absolutely. So at the 2-hour mark, we will be ending this live stream, your live stream, and we'll be going back over to the other one. I'm doing it both ways. Because I'm bing bong. I'm by bong, bing bong, bing bong, bong bong, bitty bitty bong bonging. Bongity bong bong, bing bong bong bong. Actually, I wonder if I switch my account right now, right? If I switch over to this guy, and I go to Twatch this way, Twatch, if it will change what I'm seeing. No, it doesn't. Okay. You're taking a deuce? Most people leave a deuce. Taking a deuce is kind of weird. Why would you steal one from somebody else? Also, it's not piss, it's strawberry water. I got my Holosun 320 with the green dot and the solar panel. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, good sir. But yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying about the lease being up. So I'm actually going to look at a place tomorrow because, yeah, the lease on my building is not being renewed. Technically, I have time, but I don't fucking waste time. If I find a place I like, I just move. Evan, what's up, dude? You are way early today, man. You are freaking early, early, early. Ow. I don't have any thumbnail. I ripped the thumb skin right there by the thumbnail, so it's a little bit weird. Also, I should probably find the camera. There it is. Yeah, I'm doing a top down if you like that kind of stuff over on Twitch. Praise up for your pup. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, and then of course when you have losers that insult you, it throws me off. What's up, bulk driver? Is the new spot commercial and residential as well? No, and that's the problem. So I'm going to have to suspend the license, or I'm going to have to find a way to just keep the license active in the location, but I'm also going to have to find a new place. But here's the deal. I've got to come up with first month's, last month's security deposit, move, get Rocky taken care of, still work on my leg, which is still fucked up. So I've got a lot of shit I got to do right now, dude. I'm up to my earballs in shit that I got to take care of, and it sucks because it's going to hurt me in the long run. Hold on 1 second here. I just want to see if I can scroll down a little bit. So, yeah. There. That a little better for you guys? How much of me are you seeing there? There you go. Now you can see my whole head. What 45 would you say would be best for a suppressor and for home defense? I'm looking at the HKS. So breech lockups are fine. So breech lockup guns like the HK USP or a Glock 21, guns like that, they lock up at the front. They don't use like 1911 style where they lock up on top of the barrel like they do on, say, this one. But yeah, Mark 25 would work. Mark 40, fuck me. A USP will work. A Mark 23 would be better. You actually want to find one that has as little muzzle rise as possible. So a 1911 is a better suppressor host than a Glock because the barrel on a Glock tilts way up. Like when this gun cycles, the barrel doesn't tilt nearly as much. I'm trying to dual stream this and it's not working as well as I was hoping. It's a nice Night Stalker. It's a piece of shit. I'm thinking about selling it. Just a little perseverance, determination will be over before you know it. Yeah, well, you know, that's what I was saying when I slit my artery. So, you know, it's not a good frame of mind for me to gain. Look, a comb for a balding man. Yeah, I'm trying to entertain both chats at the same time. How do I feel about the Maximum Defense PDW? The Maximum Defense PDW. Hold on a second. Is that the one made by Maxim? Yeah. Yeah, I'm over 18. It's interesting. It's not $2,500 interesting. I'd rather have a CMMG Banshee. But if you're going to do it, you should get the 300 Blackout for sure. Get on Twitch, guys. He gets benefits like free games and Graham Loot too. Joe can fiddle with guns there. Do eat. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing over there. Canic. I like Canic. I've got a few Canics. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying. Hey, Asia Gun. Thank you for the donation. Looks like you need to hurry and do your taxes. The problem is I'm going to lose money on... I have to pay in on my taxes because, unfortunately, with business and shit, I either won't get anything back or I'm going to wind up just owing. So, yeah, no, I would rather do it before I don't have any money at all. Thought that lens was cracked. Sharps Bros grip, worth it for the RXM? In my opinion, yes. So the RXM and the Icarus Precision are both aluminum frames for the guns. I kind of wish I had the 17 round grip, but I can get away with the 15 round. That's fine. I just put the magwell from my my Echelon will fit on the RXM, and it bypasses how short the grip is. But the overall fit, feel, and everything is pretty damn good. I gotta wait to move out of California before I can buy anything cool. Yeah, I'm missing out. I need to download Twitch. Yeah, you do. Complete chaos on the double stream for you. You betcha. So, people that are hearing me answer question and you don't know what's going on, it's because I'm also on Twitch right now. Twitch.tv/The Jiminy Show. Over there, I am currently petting my sloth. La la la. Excited for snow? No. I lived in Minnesota for 20 years, dude. I don't like snow. Snow can kiss my bing bong. Really debating on the MC9 Prime. Can't beat the price. Don't know anything else comparable to price. Well, when you're getting near $500, there's plenty of guns that are close. But I get what you're saying. It's a good gun. I am not a knife guy. You have them both on? So do I. It's crazy. I'm trying to follow them both. I really need to get the other screen mounted up on the wall over here. That way I could have Twitch here and YouTube here, but I fucked up. You know, I wanted YouTube over here because then I could sit here. In fact, I need to reverse these, I think is the biggest problem. There we go. You own an SFT? Nice. I can only listen to one at a time. Yeah, most people can. Careful about offering bing bong kissing. I heard about some guy offering to suck one over on YouTube. Ah, yeah, that guy's weird. What would I consider comparable? A not SIG, but a Hellcat Pro, an FN Reflex XL, the 365 XL. There's a lot of guns that are actually very close. Even technically a Fuse or a Macro, an X Macro, is very similar in size to the L. Why did you enable and then disable? Oh yeah, okay, I get it. Are you messing with shit, Stone? You got a holster company for the Echelon with Sharps Pro and the Olight. No, I do not, unfortunately. I don't use holsters much. I use like Blackhawk Omnivore a lot when I'm doing range stuff. Hellcat is great. It's fine. It's a little snappier than I like. Hey Joe, hey everybody. Who's Malibu Capone? Are you Air Max over there? Also, did you sign up? I'm trying to get more subs or followers. We're at 43. Hey, YouTube people, if you go to Twitch and you get me up to 50 there, then I'll just ditch you and abandon you and tell you all to fuck off. I mean, love ya. Sorry, dude. Sorry, Christian. I'm going to have to learn all the names. Pleasure to see you today again. I do own Fusion XP Pro. Do you think I should get the new comp? I haven't put my hands on it, but the comp guns usually are better. So I would like to see a comp gun before I make that decision. It's cool, no problem. Do you see this? This is cool. My buddy Stone made that for me. I need to change my corny name. It's fine. The Hellcat, yeah, the Hellcat is nice and thin. The Hellcat, the Fuse, which is up there, conceals really well because it's thin. Thin matters too, not just grip length, but thinness makes a big difference. A 1911 conceals easily because of how thin they are. Yeah, just in general, the thinner a gun is, the better it is at concealing. Littler guns, you know, if you want a 1911 that you can conceal, I've got this one right here, you know. You guys don't know which one I'm talking about, but the boys on Twitch do. Like I said, just go over to Twitch right now. Sign up for the Twitch. It sucks that you two, Shannon, banning you right now when you decide to dual stream. It will be awesome when you get to regular engagement again. You ain't wrong, son. What we got over here? Like 20 people watching? 30 people? Yeah. Mouse made it, not you. Yeah. Did it come with the shaved hammer, DZ? Yes, this is not a standard 45. This is the CCW LDA. So, it is a light double action. It has a bobbed hammer that when the gun is charged, that's the only time the hammer works. So even though it is technically a double action, it only works when the gun is charged. Yeah. It's not a double action, single action, because once it fires, it's dead. So it's technically a double action to dead action. It's a double action only, actually, if you want to call it anything. But it's like a modified double action only. It's really weird how it works. Trying to read two sets of questions is a little bit weird. Nice, very nice, thank you. Any recommendation for revolvers? Yes. Ruger GP100. If you're looking for a 357, the Ruger GP100, you can get it in 3-inch, 4-inch, 4.2-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch. You can get it in all the sizes. It serves just about every purpose you want, and it's available in a multitude of calibers. You can get it in 10 mil, 9 mil, 357, 38, which is what I've got, 357/38. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's also available in bigger calibers, right? Or does that step it up to the next? That 44, you got to go to the Super Blackhawk or the Blackhawks, but up to 357, you can get that. Better trigger than the Colt, $750 to $800 on average, and a better trigger. Crazy ass hammer, yep. So weird seeing a 1911 with the hammer system like that. Local shop has a brand new Para Ordnance 1911, small little handgun though. Michael, I'd love to hear the information about it because I am a collector of Para Ordnances. So if you can email me the shop's information, I'd love to check it out if you're not buying it. Do I have each chat on separate monitors? That might help. No, I was going to set up a second monitor and I can't find my adapter. I'll show you why I need an adapter. Hang on a second. I got to go get one tomorrow for tomorrow's streams. Come on. So this screen is going to be mounted up underneath the camera, so you guys won't see it, but I'll have a screen mounted right here for the Twitch guys, and then I'll be able to read. Although I'm moving, so I'm not going to get too committed to this setup right now either. So I need to figure out what's going on. So because I have to move, it's a little bit fucky-wucky. Bob Tammer seems to be a thing now. Seen Bull does it, but not a fan. So the Bob Tammer is mainly for carry. You convince your buddy to buy a $150 Taurus G3C from a pawn shop for his first handgun. The thing ran through 100 rounds with no issues. And it'll probably run through more than that. I put 2,000 rounds through one with no issues. The Taurus G3C, G3 lineup, G2C, the Millennials, all of those are actually pretty damn solid guns. They just need to be treated like a regular gun, you know? Keep it clean, keep it oiled. Make sure that, you know, you're using regular ammo, and you'll be fine. Moving far away from where you currently are? Don't know yet. I'm actually looking at a place that's only a couple of blocks away tomorrow, and then we'll see. If it's good, then I'm probably just only going to move a couple of blocks, but if it sucks, then I'm going to be moving wherever I have to go. So yeah, we'll see there, Beached. I will not send you the Facebook post. I'm not. I'll send you the Facebook post they put on it. Okay. Oracle of Defense, worth the money. If you're talking about the 2311 they make, no. John Crump, what's going on, dude? But yeah, no, they are not worth the money. Sorry, I'm trying to stay interesting on both sides. It's very difficult because I don't know what to do on this side with my hands. You know, I want to sit here and disassemble stuff. But if I do that, I run the risk of lifting something too high and causing an issue. So I'm just kind of moving stuff in and out of frame for all the kids over on the Twitch side to see cool ass stuff. Mouse, what's up? Are you on both sides? I know that, like, I know you can't see me below, like, right here, but I'm still trying to be careful. Yes, Mouse, I can see your comment. Howdy from Yowie. How would you talk me into shooting this weekend? I would basically say, hey, dude, if you want to go and have some fun and, you know, we like to go out back behind. No, I don't know how to talk people into going shooting. Basically, I can tell them it's a cool skill to learn and that it's fun. That's about it. 10 millimeter versus 5.7. That's kind of weird. Big difference in stuff. No, the problem, Redneck, is that I'm losing my lease. The building owner can rent the... I'm in like 2,300 square feet for $1,300 a month, all utilities included. He could rent this space for probably $3,500 a month. So I don't blame him. Yes, I am wearing pants. They might not be mine though. Why does Meta Horizon want to make changes to my system right now? Asia Gun, thank you for the 1,000 bits. You are amazing. That's a blessing number where I am. Fake? Son, go over to Twitch right now if you think it's fake. That helps a lot. Thanks. Langdon 92 RDO or PX4 GSD. I don't know what the GSD stands for, but I do like Langdon Tacticals. Does he have to buy you out of the lease? No, because he is simply not renewing the lease. He's not asking me to leave before the lease is up. If he was asking me to leave before the lease is up, he would have to buy me out of it. Is it a dead hobo's pants? No, he's still alive. What the fuck just happened? Yeah, I'm not reciting my fucking shit. Shut the fuck up, Meta. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck you. Meta's not even open. Why are you trying to do shit? That's why. Fucking head strap was in the way. Jesus Christ. Is Meta harassing you? No. My headset was doing something funny. I have a Pro headset on my Meta Quest, and the strap was flipped over, and it was activating the headset when I moved. Sloth just wants to hold hands. That's all they ever do, man. That's the Sloth. That's the Sloth. Sloths love each other. Sloth love Chunk. Have you been in there for a whole year already? I've been in this location for almost 2 years. Do I got any Berettas? Yes, if you were over on Twitch, I'd show you. Go over to Twitch, The Jiminy Show. Twitch.com or Twitch.tv, The Jiminy Show. I can actually manipulate firearms over there. We cannot over here. Have you been in there? Well, that went quick. Dude, I've been here for a long time, actually. But yeah. Have I ever thought about opening a pawn shop? The problem is where the city I live in only has 2 pawn licenses, and they're spoken for. A bank literally bought out the current pawn shop that my friend owned or ran. Yowie tribal name, who is the arm of rubber, easily twisted. Huh. Well, I hope you can find a decent place for a good price. I imagine it's a pain in the ass with everything else going on. It's a pain in the wallet because I am dumping a lot of my private collection to pay for his surgery and now to pay for a down payment and security payment on another place. Dude, this is so confusing being on 2 platforms. You're not wrong. What do you think about the Sigflux Raider? The Sigflux Raider is pretty goddamn awesome, but it's very expensive, so I will never own one. Yes, maybe if you weren't a drunk mouse. Ha ha! You made a name pun. But yes, I have been here for a whole year. Wait, why are you moving? I lost my lease. He is not renewing my lease. He is taking the option to not renew my lease because he can rent the place I'm currently in for probably 3 times the price of what I'm paying him. I'm going to go grab grub. Should be done in about 15-20 minutes. All right, dude. Do they have something like the Flux Raider for Glock only because I have Timney since it's a lighter pull? I don't know if they have a straight drop in, but shit. I'm trying to think of the name of the company. Recover Tactical. They make a couple of options. Appreciate your channel. You have some knowledge. Thank you, Snokemo. It's crazy how fast time goes. Seems like you were just getting in that place and setting it up. Yep. I haven't figured that out yet, Mouse. If I can't find a commercial building to work out of, then I'm going to have to close the FFL and reapply for it. Do you keep a gun in your car? Only when I'm in the car, David. You should not leave a gun in a car. In Australia, I can't touch a gun on a YouTube. AI automatically shuts the live down. It does here as well. If I was touching a gun on the YouTube side, if I were to like pick up this hand and it had a gun in it, the live would shut down. Mainly because with 189,000 subs, I would get shut down quickly just because of the AI is probably training on me right now. Super Duty means 40 cal barrel, but only bored to 9mm like a heavy bull barrel. Ah, shit, that's not good. Keep me posted. You're not wrong. Is there a Timney equivalent for SIG? Timney really is the only reason I built a Glock in the first place. DZ, Armory Craft. I don't have it sitting close enough to grab it, but Armory Craft is like Timney for SIGs. Everyone make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Jimmy Show. Here's what I need from you guys over here on YouTube, okay? I need you guys to like the videos. I need you guys to engage in the videos. I need you to become members and shit. I need you guys to maybe consider buying t-shirts and doing all that shit. If you guys are willing to come along, right, and whichever channel winds up outgrowing the other one is going to become the one that I primarily live stream on. So right now I'm dual streaming, and every day after I finish 2 hours on YouTube, I'm going to do an additional 2 hours on Twitch because I can physically touch guns. So make sure that you guys are subscribed to both. But if Twitch is becoming a better source for talking, demonstrating shit like that, I'm going to move over here to the Twitch side. You can't see me right now because I have it tilted in such a way. But I would do Twitch because on Twitch I can manipulate, demonstrate, disassemble, clean, lube, do all that kind of shit with firearms that I can't do here on YouTube. So it sucks. Yeah, I've got a Timney in the RXM. The RXM has a 3-pound competition trigger in it. I got 141 subs. They still frick with me by taking away views and subs. It's very difficult, man. YouTube and Google in general, they are money based. If they aren't making money and they aren't making a good amount of money, they're going to basically tell you to fuck off. And that's what they do. Look, guys, if I strike that, this whole thing ends. I got my state California taxes straightened out. Only took 2.5 hours on hold. Yeah, but did you save yourself $1,500 or did you wind up paying too much money? Because if you paid more money, then you're fucked. Let's see. Let's swap out this guy. Oh, maybe I should tell people about it. So, to my Twitch people, this is the Arex Alpha. If you've never seen this gun before, it's an amazing firearm. Does the RXM use Gen 3 4 Timney triggers? Yes. So the RXM is a straight Gen 3 gun. So it uses all Gen 3 parts. However, because of the removable fire control unit inside the RXM, you got to be a little bit careful. You got to buy one made for the RXM. Royal Loyal, what's up? What's a good ammo to use for an Influencer X in 45 ACP? 45 ACP is actually pretty easy to shoot through almost everything. If you're looking for training ammo, get Federal Ball Nose. If you're looking for defense stuff, get like Federal HSTs. Should run pretty reliable through an Influencer X. Also, change your mags immediately. If you're running a 45 ACP, get Wilson Combat Mags. Wilson Combat Mags hold the rounds. Chip McCormick mags and Ed Brown mags too. Anyone that uses the new polymer followers is generally going to be okay because they hold the rounds at the correct angle to miss that shitty feed ramp. Yeah. Back to Twitch. For my tax, instead of 15, I only had to pay 400, and a penalty I do take as a win. Yep. They make it harder and harder to make any money. That is true, man. Random, that is absolutely true. That's why you got to diversify. But yeah, back to Twitch. So this is a 226 clone, basically. It runs basically the same controls as a 226. It doesn't have a decocker. This is a safety only, and it is double action, single action. So when you pull it, it pulls. You like that, kids? I don't know why I'm looking up at my camera. The camera for Twitch can't see my face. I hate California. Gotta get out of this town. Yep. Hey, Desadas, das. Ya da das. I love Federal HST plus P's. Yep. Yeah. Right now I'm running Ammo Inc. So the stuff in mine right now is this stuff. Ammo Inc. Very solid. So if you're looking for a good ammo, guys, Ammo Inc. Also, if you're new in here, just say something, guys. I want to talk to you guys. Don't don't be afraid to talk in Twitch as well. I understand it's a big decision in life. Could be the best decision you ever. Oh, he's already halfway to doing it, man. Yeah, my emissary needed Wilson Combat Mags to run. A lot of 45s do. Hi, Ty Johnson. What's up, dude? All right, let's pull this guy out of the way. Thank you. Let's bring in a beauty. It's very odd having to pretend I'm in high school again and move things with a low movement so that the teacher doesn't see me playing with guns. We might go to Arizona again this weekend. Mrs. Mouse wants to go. Yeah, you are done with California, bro. I can tell you that for a heartfelt beat. What? I can tell you that in a heartbeat. Fuck. I think my Twitch chat locked up. Hang on, guys. There we go. Somebody say something over there. Hello. This is weird trying to do this. Yeah, you right. Yep. You lived in Virginia. You lived in Arizona very brief. That's pretty cool. So this, for my fans over here on the Twatch. Oh, fuck. I can't wait for my nail to grow back because I can't even hit mag releases right now. Might not matter soon because of under 16 social media. The ban comes in soon. I'm 53, but I gotta go get a digital ID. That'll be a big frick this shit. I'm out. No more YouTube. Yowie. Dude, unfortunately where you are in Aussie, yeah, I can get that. But, yeah, so this is what makes a ghost a ghost. When everything, I can show you mags, when everything is stainless on the Beretta 92 Inox, then it becomes a ghost. Also, shout out to fucking Beretta, dude. They've been making mags that work with their bottom release ever since the inception of the gun. So even though this is a ghost and this mag was never designed to work in anything other than the ghost, or it was never colored to, you know, it matches the ghost, right? They made it so that it'll work in an original 92. That's amazing. So yeah, that cutout right there, boys. That allows it to work in any of the heel release guns or bottom release. Can somebody type something over on Twitch? I don't know why my Twitch is not doing anything. What do you think about O-Sight? I've got one. I've got one on my influencer. So this is the O-Sight SE. This is the red. Yeah, I've got the red. They're what, 160 bucks? O-Light sent it to me, or O-Sight sent it to me. It's on that gun, the Influencer X, right now, and it works really well. I've had no issues with it. I've shot a few hundred rounds with that one. So when you start making money from ads on here, when I get to 50 followers, thank you, I see it. There you go. Thank you, Asia Gun. Mic check 1212. All right, appreciate that. What's the cheapest bolt action you buy? Savage Axis, 400 bucks. What do you think about that? The chat is active. You might be able to reload the Twitch. We're typing. Yeah, I see it now. You're watching dishes. Nice. First time chat. Drive 2 Kill Forge. Happy 2A. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. And I'm just kind of showing off some stuff slowly while I'm doing 2 hours dual streaming. I'm dual streaming on YouTube right now. So if you're also on YouTube, same channel name, Jiminy Show, give me a thing there. No, it just started working again, brother. Can you make the Beretta 92 single action only? Not with the decocker setup that this version has, but they do have the 92 11s, which are single action. So there is available for it. Yeah, I actually have more people watching on Twitch than I do here right now. That's how bad YouTube is fucking me over. Can you disassemble it? Absolutely. What's a green gun? This is a non-firing replica of a Chiappa Rhino that my buddy Drunk Mouse made for me. But yes, Jet Li maneuver. You push the button, tap it down. That's all you got to do. And then these are not captive, so you got to be careful. I have kneecapped myself really bad. It's cool that you can make it. Yep. How do you get on Twitch? Is it an app just like YouTube? Yes, it's an app, or you can do it using your PC. So these are non-captive Twitch people. So there you go. You can change the spring rate, which is nice on non-captive stuff. My 320 X5 Legion is non-captive, and that makes that easier, whereas the standard 320s are captive. This is dropping block lockup for all of you newbies. So when the gun fires, this drops and lines up, so it allows the gun to cycle. And there's the slide. This one has been fired. I got it from a friend of mine, and he did not clean it before he gave it to me, so I'll be fucking with him. Now that you're touching stuff, it would be like me to send any of my stuff. Let me know. Yeah, whatever you're bored not using at the time, but you got to remember, dude, if I have to give up my FFL, you're going to have to send it to my FFL, which sucks. Yeah. Paulie, what's up? Are Chiappas shitty or just a shit company? I can't speak to the new versions of the Chiappa Rhinos, but unfortunately, the company is the problem. I don't like their company. Canik, yes, I like Canik. Hopefully, do some pew videos this weekend. I had some pew content on my channel. If you want to check it out, everybody, do go check them out. Snow, you're just coming in to say hey before you head off. Thank you, brother. Joe loves Chiappa. La 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 la. No 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 no. Nope, they tried to deliver it while I was sleeping, so I'll get it tomorrow, brother. If I did, it would have been up here, and you got the high point. So, anyways, I'm changing these grips out. I don't like these grips. These grips are ugly, and I'm going to put some blue VZ grips on it, so that'll be good. Once I do that, this gun will be good to go. So, everybody's all acting butthurt because I'm not talking on YouTube as much. You'll be fine. I'm trying to do it so that I don't get in trouble for picking up guns on live stream, alright, guys? Oh, well, forget YouTube. I can't do that. I can make silver PLA grips for Beretta Ghost. I don't want silver. I don't like silver. Mouse, I appreciate that. I like blue grips. Check your email. Send the info. I couldn't send the pics, though. Hold on a second. I will check it right now, Mr. Martinez. Jeff Elliott made a donation to the channel. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you so much. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's a micro. Good luck with the stream, dude. Thank you, Snow. YouTube feels like communist China. Come to my Twitch, fellow fans. Yep. Got to keep it real on the black wheel. On the back wheel? What's the back? Oh, gotcha. You got Twitch app or browser. So I have the browser open and I have the Twitch app on the phone. Yep, I saw it, dude. That's pretty cool looking. Switch to Twitch campaign. Yeah, I just can't do that, though. You should make grips for that. It has Chiappa Rhino in it. Fuck you guys, because you know that I would do it. You should eat the hot candy on here. See how fast you can take apart a 1911 on Twitch. $500. I'll do it right now. How's your leg? Fucked. I met with my nurse today, and we started a plan for getting it fixed. So, yeah, luckily the wound is not the biggest ever, but it's not a good thing either. Also, I'm going to have to redo an entire setting. What's a teardown on a revolver like? Well, simple maintenance on a revolver is much easier than it is on a pistol because you need tools to take down a revolver, and I don't do that. You need to be a gunsmith for extensive work, though. I tell you what, Mouse, if you make a set of those, I will run them on the gun. I have never played with the Saint Edge. I'm still going to be hoping you get better soon after. I appreciate that, brother. I absolutely do appreciate that. Because, you know, nobody wants to be sick. Being sick sucks. You know? Being sick is one of the worst things in the world. Bunch of Chiappa and rhinos in blue. Make it like the texture. Make it like the texture is the rhinos. So, like, different rhino shapes inside the material. Going to have the Glock Perfection logo engraved at the bottom. Jesus Christ. And you want me to actually willingly put that on a Beretta? I'm talking to many people at the same time. So, everybody, talk. I am trying to prove that I am so fucking good I can run 2 streams at once, which I can't. So get in here, confuse me. If you guys can stumple me, I will give you nothing. I guess you guys on Twitch are basically just looking at static images for right now. He'll put rainbow colors. Look, dudes. I'm gonna have the best luck on Discord. I gotta be careful. Don't pick up too high. So, Beretta, 1911. Thug. So I will continue doing everything here. Always listening. You should have a stream on all the platforms. Hey, Monkey Nuts, thank you. Wait, likely ban evader. Well, I appreciate that you became a sub, but that was weird. Mrs. Mouse wants to plan the Arizona trip. How long are you streaming? So I'm going to do 2 hours. You're looking at me fondle myself. Thank you. I'm going to do 2 hours here on YouTube and an additional 2 hours on Twitch. Just switched over from YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you can just make sure to please hit the follow for me, would you? We're at 45. I need 5 more, then I can apply for the affiliate program. If I can do the affiliate program on Twitch, then that will become... Honestly, I've got more money sitting in donations on Twitch waiting to be paid to me than I do from YouTube. It's fucking stupid. So, I love you guys over both places, but YouTube takes so much of your money, it sucks, man. I could also dual stream while just playing in VR. That would be kind of funny. Asia Gun, thank you. Sounds good. We'll be back later. All right, dude. And you just turned on your notification. Took around, I think that Chiappa replica print took around 9 hours. Jesus Christ. Cheer. Thank you. Let's see. So, all you people that are just coming in here on YouTube, I am dual streaming also on Twitch. So that's why I seem a little discombobulated. So if I look like I'm doing something over here, it's because I'm messing with stuff. If you want to see stuff get done, go over there. Also, after 2 hours on here, when I end this live stream, we will continue the live stream on Twitch for an additional 2 hours. But I will take the phone and mount it where this phone is so that we can actually look at each other. You can look at this beautiful mug over there. So... Look at those dimers. Twitch pays you better. They do, man. I will 100% consent to that or relent to that or admit to that. So based just on like the little things that have happened, I'm getting a lot more stuff. Hey, we got a hype train, guys. Apparently when you guys donate stuff, we get emotes. So, yeah, so if you cheer and you gift and sub and that stuff, it levels us up. So do stuff, kids. I want to break the hype stream. I thought you showed your tits on your other page. No. For me to do a titty stream, you still got to pay me. I'm not giving that shit away for free. I'm a whore, but a well-paid whore. So if you want me to do stuff that is in the whore mindset, I'll do it. But you got to pay me, bro. Best 2011 on Twitch right there. I said it. Fuck you guys. Any one of you guys want to come over here and tell me I'm wrong about this guy, you can try. You can rack it with a pinky. My custom build. It's a lot more interactive and I like it. Thank you. Redeemed highlight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's kind of funny. We're looking at me fondling. You're looking at me fondling my stuff. So, also, here's what I'm thinking, guys. I don't know if I want to continue to dual stream. I might just do a earlier stream on YouTube and the normal stream on here. Or, I haven't figured it out. We got to figure it out. Level 2! Thank you. Thank you, Asia Gun. Y'all are so fun. John, thank you for the jewels. Appreciate that. Level 1 completo. Yeah, I think you guys got emotes last time. You get 4 minutes to join a level. I don't know what that's all about, but you guys fucking rock. Thank you, kids. Some of you love me, some of you hate me, some of you eat fucking rocks. Wow, that's BS. You get more engagement on Twitch right now than YouTube. Fuck you, Google. Pretty much, Redneck. And that's the funny thing, right? Thank you, Bulk. When you're sitting here and you're watching, I'm on Twitch right now with 45 fucking followers, and more people watching that stream than I watching you guys right now. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh fuck you guys for not being over on Twitch. I'm just saying Twitch is more into promoting each individual thing that happens than YouTube is. So yeah, it's fucking crazy because there's 300 and some thousand live streams right now for just chatting, and I'm still getting this much interaction. I've never seen YouTube so low. For me, it is low because honestly, I'm shadow banned right now because I threatened them with legal action, as well as the fact that I'm dual streaming, so I'm not dedicating everything and I'm not far back. So right now, I'm trying to do a lot of this stuff. What's easier to grow on? Based on the fact that this is the second live stream I've ever done here on Twitch in real life, and I've still got more interaction than for the last 3 live streams I've done on YouTube, I'd probably say Twitch will be the easiest one to grow on. I feel like Twitch is more open-minded about people and their interests. Yes, but here's the funny thing. I can wear the fake titties here on YouTube, but over here on Twitch, if I were to bounce around in fake titties, I'd probably get pulled off because I was wearing a bikini when I did it. So it was like, okay. I haven't gotten a live notification on YouTube since I can remember. The past 2 days on Twitch, you get them immediately. Sweet. So yeah, I absolutely, man. It's just crazy. Also, I clicked on save past broadcasts, so VODs will be on Twitch, so I can grab those, lift them, and put them up here on YouTube. So it's crazy. You see Twitchers full of gooners. Yes, but they do it in the arts or whatever. It's weird how they get away with it. It's like on TikTok, right? You can't really show gun stuff on TikTok, but you can fucking sit there and show your asshole, but you can't show guns. Also, people that watch on YouTube are watching on Twitch as well, so if you switch, I don't think anybody will be mad. And that may be what has to happen, Stone. It may become that the daily is just going to be on fucking Twitch, and then this will become like a once or twice a week thing. Are you allowed to manipulate guns on YouTube Shorts? Yes. So what I'm thinking, and this is what I'm thinking about doing, because you guys are the dedicated, and there are people in here that are not from YouTube. I know that. There's not 25 of you because there was only 15 on YouTube, right? So I'm thinking that what I need to do is just go back to long forms and shorts on YouTube. So shorts every day on YouTube, lives on Twitch, and then I'll put the VODs on a channel over here. You're downloading Twitch on the other phone. Nice. So that's what I'm thinking. Because, like, Asia Gun likes this interaction better. You guys like this interaction better from what I understand. Right? So even the fact that I'm just sitting there with these guns in the background, but I can actually pick them up when I get bored, and I can go, oh, look at this. I can do this. I'm trying to do it quietly just to not trigger anything, even though I know sound doesn't. But I don't need anybody saying anything. But if I did this on YouTube, I'd be punished for a week. You know? Or if I did this on YouTube, I'd be punished for a week. So I'm not as concerned anymore, you know? You like the gun fondling? Me too. So this could possibly be one of the last lives we do over here. Plus the fact that I have to move may lead us to doing it that way. I used to try streaming some of my Assassin's Creed agreement, but I struggle with it because I don't have a very stable internet source. So I have good internet, and I'll keep it when I move to the other thing. Redeemed highlight for 100. Way better, but I'd still tune in on both regardless. Thank you, Paul. Literally feels like moving from Russia to USA, going from YouTube to Twitch. It can be that way. I have Twitch on my main monitor, YouTube on the side one, so it should be seeing both in real time. I like it, but it's weird. What would be better is if I could dual stream on both and do the same shit. YouTube needs to assign or like at the ATF when they come out and do a site visit, they need to talk to the individuals and determine which guys are allowed to do shit. So I would think that here on YouTube, I should be able to manipulate firearms because I've got documented evidence from 2,400 videos that I don't fuck around except for when I fuck around. And when I fuck around, you guys know that I'm doing it, you know? Over here, it's like, you know, I like this better. I do, you know? I really do like this better. Hold on a second. Somebody sent me a notification. Mega Consume emote unlocked. So there you go. That was from you guys doing it. The Mega Consume and the Frog were both from the hype trains. So I have Twitch on my main monitor. Yeah, so to all you fuckers that are walking away because you don't see me interacting with you enough, I'm not talking to my loyal guys. I'm having just as much banter with both of you. So if you want to stay here on YouTube, that's fine. I'll do it every now and then, but I think we need to go back to just long form and short form on YouTube and then live streaming on Twitch. Or I could just do VR live streaming on YouTube. YouTube has become the Nazi regime. We've been forced underground. Yep. Just no glass breaking. You were in the chat for that one. Yeah, I remember that one. YouTube used to allow some really questionable content. Yes, they did. Yo, the camera's really zoomed in. It is on purpose, dude, because I am on Twitch right now manipulating things. I'm playing with things. If you go over to twitch.tv/The Jiminy Show, you'd see what I'm doing right now. I'd watch VR streams. So yeah, that might be what we do. So I've done like Ghosted to Board gaming VR live streams and stuff and just answered questions. So we could do that where I just sit on like hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, right? And we play shooting guns while I'm answering your questions. So 2 hours of me just sitting there answering questions in the live stream. I think that would be kind of fun. Well played. Thank you. That Prodigy is actually in my buddy's possession. I'm actually looking for another Prodigy, but I'm also looking for a new place to live. So fuck me. Maybe instead of ditching YouTube lives in total, maybe go back to Mondays, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday. I like the dual stream a lot, and it has the potential for growth when you're not banned. Yeah. So I'm working through it. So I don't want to just like jump ship completely because it doesn't deserve to just be dropped. YouTube. The shorts are what made this channel, and that's the fucked up thing. So I need to get everything going together. I like watching you maneuver through both streams. Yeah. So Stone asked me to do something, and I picked it up. Shorts are what made my life. Yeah, so the shorts are what made the channel popular. You know, so I need to keep doing those. I'm going to keep doing those. If you like those, keep coming back for those people. And we will keep doing those. And yes, the video is zoomed in if you're on YouTube because I'm doing stuff over here on Twitch. The people on Twitch are seeing me do stuff. Shitting on Glocks. Yeah, trust me, that series is coming back too in a big way. Absolutely, that series is coming back in a big way. 100%. So, what's up, kids? Yeah, if you were over on Twitch right now, you'd be seeing me doing something. What the? Okay. That's fucked up. Okay, STI does not fit in a Night Stalker well. But I get if you don't want to do YouTube live every day anymore. Well, here's the deal, Redneck. If it keeps on getting only 21 viewers, I don't want to do it. I will dual stream unless we get to like I'm trying to decide how to do this. Here's the thing. I also don't need to placate any of you. You know what I mean? You got 3 Prodigies, one 4.25 and 2 of the 5-inch. I only really like the 5-inch guns. Asia gun, that's why if you noticed almost all of my 2011s, ow, that was the wall, but all of my 2011s are 5-inch guns because I really do like them. Bulk Driver, thank you for subscribing, brother. Is SFR good? Haven't seen him in the past chats for a while. Yes, he popped in once a long time ago. And he is currently just taking himself time away from social media. He does not want to do social media right now, and that's fine. I get that. Would you like for me to post a link to your Twitch here? Yes, do that. People have been doing that all night, so that's fine. Yeah, apparently a original STI has a slightly different mag catch. Yeah, it's slightly smaller, so all you have to do is wallow out that mag catch. That's all. Take a square file. I'm only here to flex on the poors who aren't on the Twitch. Yeah, thank you, McManus. I'm also appreciative of that. Thank you for coming in and helping out on this channel, too. Hold on one second. I'm going to back up the camera a little bit so that people can not stare at my face too much. I want to see how much is showing when I back up a little bit. Hey, also join the Discord. Drop the Discord link on YouTube for me, would you? Yeah, like everybody that's chatting right now on YouTube is also in on fucking Discord or on Twitch right now. Oh, ask me questions, tell me lies, make me a big bag of fries. What is that? I can't help it, I'm poor. Hey, McManus, I gotta come stay with you for a while. $380 something or other. No, I get it. I don't want to stress you out over it. My bad. But yeah, you'll figure out a good balance of process. I understand. Again, stupid. They might ban you right when you dual stream. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Sloth, 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 sloth. You still want the heat cannon. Yeah, so, McManus, dude, I may be giving up my FFL for a while. I don't know how hard it is to restart an FFL, but I have to move. And if I move, I have to move to a fully residential place, and I can't run the FFL out of it. My lease is not being renewed, so it sucks. What's your most expensive gun? Mr. Peppermint, how you doing? My most expensive gun, it's kind of hard to really say with like a definitive number what my most expensive gun is, because my most expensive gun I didn't pay full price for. So on the resale side of it, I've got a couple of $5,000 guns, but what I paid for them has never been that much. Don't folks do that? Yes, people do. But I'd have to contact my ATF agent and be like, hey, I'm losing my lease. Can I move it? But the problem is I'm moving into an apartment building. I don't have access to a house. So if I'd have to get, like, it would have to have a secured room. I'd have to reinforce it, I think. I'm going to ask him if I can just fucking keep the license active even if I'm not using it, or if I just use it for myself. You know what I mean? Yeah, the problem is I can't do the FFL out of a storage unit. So, you know, because they do an inspection. You know, I want to find like a flex space. There's a couple of guys I could talk to, but I can't afford that shit, man. Yeah, you guys can come see me better that way. Problem is I'm not in shot really right now when I'm sitting like this. Hop off for a minute at 10. Are you switching to only Twitch? Yes, Beach, I am. Martinez, what's up? I'm here now. I like this view. Nice guns. Thank you. But yeah, thank you guys that are coming over to Twitch and signing up. I'm also trying to grow that channel organically, so. Yeah. Go over and give me a follow over there, kids. If you go over there and give me a follow, then you'll get to see stuff. Like what I'm doing with my hands right now. I'm a hop up. I don't know what happened. I pulled a nose hair. I want to cry. Damn it. Free range followers. Yes. rent a U-Haul and run your FFL out of that. That would be funny. Couldn't you move the store to online, or do you need an FFL for that, which runs? Yes, you have to have a location. My FFL, as it sits right now, is tied to this location. If I move, I have to give a change of address. If I give a change of address, I need another inspection. And they come out and see that I'm doing it in an apartment, then they're probably going to say no. It's not good. You don't want to see what he's doing with his hands right now. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing anything funny with my hands. Hold on one second. Actually, maintain your license in a Virginia apartment, but you need landlord approval. You must conform and you must notify the ATF. Update your license, ensuring apartment meets requirement for business operations. You follow state and local LUD. Landlord, ATF, local laws, business operations must be a legitimate place of business, not just for personal use. It must meet all ATF rules. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Yeah, I'd have to find an apartment. Would I be able to join up with an already existing store or place? You can't have two FFLs in the same location. You can have a gunsmith and a FFL. You can have an 0702 and an FFL, but you can't have multiple FFLs. That's the shit that gets us banned. On YouTube, move your FFL to my house. No, I don't want to move to West Virginia. Although, if I have to give up my FFL, I might move over the border. Fuck it, dude. But the problem is then I have to redo all my fucking disability shit. Although my SSI is governmental. Governmental. But yeah, I may actually have to talk to my friend. I didn't really think about that. Honest opinion on the RXM. I've got 1,100 rounds through it. I put 350 rounds through it in the stock form. I put 500 rounds through it before I put the trigger, and I put the other 300 rounds or so through it with the Timney trigger. It's just mental at this point. It really is. Also, if I move to West Virginia, I don't have to run a front plate, and my taxes are lower. But yeah, through all those rounds, I've had more success and more. I've had very good reliability with the RXM. I've had 2 light primer strikes, but that was ammo related because I was shooting Phoenix Reman ammo. I wish I had the 17 round full size grip. I'm gonna reach out to Icarus and see if they'll send me that. So, no, move the FFL to my house, not you. I don't want you. All right, $1,000,000. You can have the business. I don't run a front plate now. It just says WRX. Are the internals of the RXM stock? No. Hold on one second. I gotta make sure something's not there. Hey, look straight up, guys. Nothing's going on. Nothing at all. Nobody's doing anything untoward. And look at my ceiling on YouTube. Absolutely. Ceiling YouTube. YouTube ceiling watching. Brought to you by the makers of ceilings. Ceiling. Nothing more than ceiling. So, anyways, welcome back. Sorry, I had to sneeze and I didn't want you guys to see up my nose. Probably need to tilt you up, though. There we go. Stupidly expensive, but works well. The Ramjet? Yeah, the Ramjet does. This is a much better way to learn about guns. You ain't wrong, son. Hold on, let me move this. Not touching anything. Not at all. I've seen so many upgrade the RXM like yours, Sharps Brothers, and more. So I have, outside of changing the slide and only running the stock FCU, I have literally changed everything on this gun I think possible. That frame gives me SIG vibes. I can understand why. The shape of this right here can, for sure. Been debating on getting one. Have I reviewed the Icarus Air? No, I have not. But if I ever got my hands on the Icarus, I would definitely do some videos on it. That frame gives me. I know moving to West Virginia would be a pain registering your car and getting a new license and stuff. But I know you talked about it in the past. If you can't keep the FL, become an 07 R2, maybe keep it in mind. So here's the thing. My car is not in my name, so it would not have to change registration now that I think about it. So you could technically have 2 RXMs. Yes, I can. I have the frame, but the problem is you need the fire control unit. McManus, welcome to the Goon Squad of the Jiminy Show. Lol. Yeah, so. Oh, fuck. I fucked up my fingers. So. But anyways, to the person that was asking me if this thing was stock, as you can see, no, it is not. I need 5 more followers on Twitch, guys. Anybody that hasn't gone over there, somebody go over there and sign up, god damn it. 4 more. Yay. We're not on your traditional gooners. We goon over firearms. Pretty much. Let me refresh this page now. Sorry, I have to double refresh. It's fucking driving me nuts. But yes. My Laurel I'm waiting for has an interesting buffer pad, supposedly helps. Same as your YouTube name. Yes, Unknown Riot. The Jiminy Show over on Twitch. But if you guys are watching this over on Twitch, you will see that this does have a slightly different... just trying to make sure I don't get in front. Yeah. Yeah, I can do it this way. There we go. Don't fuck up, buddy. So yeah, set that down right there. But you can see back here, this is completely different. So it doesn't use the old spring for the cruciform. It actually uses a leaf spring. Watch the Jiminy Show. What Glock is that behind you? There is no Glock behind me. Wait, there is a Glock behind me. Fuck, I accidentally put it on the wall. That is a Glock 17 Gen 3. The fact that you have got less than 50 followers, having as many people watching on YouTube, this is definitely a place to grow. Even if you start getting well known over here, that will be awesome. And you'd see a ton of engagement, not have to worry about Google assholes banning you. Yeah, that would be true. Yeah. Unfortunately, yes. So I have a total of 28 people watching me, but 13 of you are the same on both channels. YouTube sucks, man. Yep. Nobody can find me on YouTube. And that's the problem, dude. I put up the video notification thing at like 6 o'clock, and nobody was waiting, except for like 2 of you. So, all you new people, welcome. I'm drinking piss. You alright, Rocky? I'm not ignoring you. You want to come here for a minute? Ew, there is a Glock. Yep. Well, keep saying ew. That's going to be your Glock someday. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, pal. Come here, Rocky. Come here. You're good, buddy. Rokia. Rokia. Rock. How you feeling, buddy? I think the lip thing is bothering him. So my buddy has a growth on his face hole. Hold on a second. Let me show you my dog. If you're new here. Rocky. So this is Rocky. Rocky's my buddy. He's my service animal. And Rocky is the reason why I can do things more often now, because I can drive and not worry about passing out while driving down the road. You get notifications late because you have a shifty phone. Also, I think it's because of YouTube. This is the shitty part, though. Like, right now, it's growing in numbers because I'm showing the dog and I'm moving and shit, so. Rocky, aren't you a good boy? Rocky is a good boy. Rocky shakes on command. Come on, shake. Look at that. I think that deserves a treat. Yes, sir. Hey, Rocky, you been a good boy? You want a treat? Rocky, you want a treat? Yeah? You want a gun? I'll give you a gun. You want a gun? Yes. Rocky McManus, Zaxxon Stone. What kind is Rocky? Rocky is a German Shepherd American Staffordshire. Hold on a second. So, there you go. Hey, Rocky, say hi. You're saying hi to both people. Look, it's Inception. It's Inception. It's Rockception. Say hi, Rocky. Rocky. Now he's confused. He's like, what the hell are you doing, bro? Yeah. Rocky doesn't really like when I do shit, to be honest. YouTube just sits. Site is just a mess, hard to find. Yep. Thank you for coming over, Unknown. YouTube has lost a lot of revenue streams. The ground is shifting beneath them. It really is. Dude, he loves all of his beds. Look, he has the pillow. So that's the other thing, too. When I move to the new place, whichever place I wind up getting, it's going to be interesting because I've been doing some research. And because Rocky is my service animal, I don't have to follow normal convention. I can do whatever the fuck I want. They cannot charge me a deposit, and they cannot tell me I can't have him because he's a service animal. How fucking cool is that? He wants a 1911 and a treat. I'll give him a treat, though. Yay! Yeah, here you go, Rocky. Pew! Good job. Solid. I got 2 German Shepherds. My male's 1 year, 3 months. Just started working short hair, and my female's 11 weeks long haired. Dude, I honestly was looking for a short haired dog when I got Rocky. I wasn't intending to get a German Shepherd mix of any kind, but the first dog I looked at was a Cane Corso Pity mix, and Rocky knows that I love him, and he's my fucking dude right there, right there, right there. But the first dog just didn't get along with me. He didn't hate me, but he didn't like me either. So he and I just kind of didn't hit it off. So we wound up just kind of saying, nah. Notice that even when you had good engagement. So I went and saw Rocky the next day, and it was like frickin' the end of the story, man. Wait, why am I last? You always were last. It was always Rocky McManus, Jackson Stone. Yep. Very cool. He gets full VIP service. Yep. You're looking at a new truck. What are you looking at, Chris? Sucks what happened to your Hemi, man. Oh, yeah. No, Redneck. He had lost compression in it. What are your thoughts on High Point? High Point is non-pretentious, which gives it the benefit of the doubt. So being non-pretentious and just being what you are is better than trying to claim that you're perfect. Maybe Joe can do a rate members gun stream. A Raptor or a Ram. Interesting choices. Google owns YouTube. Amazon owns Twitch. I don't think many people realize that. That is true, Jeff. Thank you, by the way, for the donation, Jeff. I saw it on the back end. My uncle's dog is named Drago. That's cool. And it was a long way to go to get to that joke, but honestly, totally worth it. Lol. God damn. Deep cut. I want to see Joe roast our buns. Guns, for fuck's sake. I'll roast your buns. What do you think I should look at? Dude, you are going to determine what you want for yourself, brother. Both are good trucks. Honestly, Silverados aren't bad if you get the 6.2. Until you mentioned it, I didn't know Amazon on Twitch. Yeah, a lot of people don't, man. The singer doesn't count, McManus. That's true. Also, if you were gifted something, you're not allowed to count. So, I can highly recommend the 509 and the EPS full size. If you didn't know, the EPS full size is an optic that uses RMSC mounting, which is kind of cool. You get free games and loot. That is true as well. So if you're on Amazon Prime, you get all that shit for free. What are you looking for in a truck? Something, maybe I might buy a square body. Oh, or go something old, I see. Redneck, send me an email real quick. I forgot to mention something for you and your girl. My 2020 2500 is a tank. Oh, it better be, because they're like $100,000 fucking trucks these days. Ow. Your dad had one in 76? Ah, you're old. Ow. Yay! okay, kid. Hey, hey, I'm 46. I'm old as shit, too. I wish I had a girl. I'm a lonely bitch. Well, send me an email anyway. Yay! Unknown Riot is following me. Hello, this is Ray Romano's hands. I fart dust, pal. And Broken Hemi. Sorry, had to do it to you. Rocky's such a pretty boy. They can deny your application though. Who can? Sorry, I missed that part, McManus. Who can deny my application? If you're talking about application for the FFL, yes. Hi, Ryan Bush. What's going on? The apartment complex. No, they can't. Rocky is protected under ADA. They cannot turn me away because I have a dog. They cannot deny me because I have a service animal. Because I can document and prove that I have a service animal that provides a service. They can only turn away a dog if it is a emotional support animal. Rocky has all the same rights to common areas and any place that a human being can go that I do. Oh, yeah, 100%, McManus. They'll be like, oh, well, your credit score is 4 points too low, or your truck is too loud, or some shit like that. They'll have to do it that way. But if any complex were to come straight out to me and say, well, you can't have a service dog, or you got to pay us $1,000 security deposit, they can't turn him away because of breed, size, weight, anything. But if they were to, instant $175,000. The average settlement for an ADA violation in the United States is 163 grand, and I would file for much more than that. Hey, Chris, what do you think about a V8 Titan? I like the Titans. The 5.7 Titan is really nice. Avoid the diesel Titan. The diesel Titans blow the hell up. Saw for the first time the other day. He's a good price on it. PO9 Nocturne is nice. Carried it for a while. Yep. Streetlight camera driver ticket system activated. What? What are you talking about, Ryan? You're weird. I am reading multiple shit. Sent you the email. It's super creative and descriptive. Yep. Cajun Gunworks. They sell the 09 Nocturne. Yes, they do. Just to confirm, Redneck, I'm not giving away your shit, but did you, does it start with a letter that looks like a 3? I heard the V8 and the Nissan is starting to become more solid and maybe something comparable to the Outlast and the Coyote. No, the Coyote's an awesome engine. But yeah, the Titan engine is actually solid. The problem with Nissan Titans was they rusted. Same thing with Chevys and other ones. See which Rock Island? There's no Rock Island up there right now. Rock Island's not up there. I apologize. Next step is put it in a box and ship it to me. Please and thank you. Lol. Yeah, that's not here right now. It's at my buddy's shop. He's thinking about buying it from me because I need money. I should have the same PPP that my account profile. There is no profile picture. Has it got an SS in it? Being a terrible shot doesn't mean... What did you type? I just don't want to send this email to the wrong person. Make my phone or something needs to update. Keeps fucking up my words. Ah. It's got secured shelf in the domain. Yep, that's you. Okay. I'm just sending something personal, so I can't fucking talk about it right now. If you try and not allow a service animal in, they can get in trouble. Yep, the DWX line yeah, well, the coloring definitely makes it look that way, and they both have big optics and rails and shit. I can get that, Michael. I get that. Stone is just rage baiting, pretty much. I think my phone or yep. Sorry, I'm trying to read them both at the same time. You get it? Yeah, I knew you would. This dual streaming stuff is hard, man. I need 3 more people. That's all I need, man. 10 out of 10, I know what that email was. Yeah, I know you do. And that's the best part. I'm just trying to keep people in the loop, brother. And I don't have Discord on this computer, so I gotta load it on this computer. It's actually on that phone up there. Y'all are like, what's he doing over there? So yes, I'm sorry, I'm not changing out the background as much. Let me correct that. Rotate through. There we go. I'll put this one back up. Yeah. Unfortunately, McManus, I know that you know, and that's, the sad part. Kids and people, they like idiots and me. I sing the song that makes it all go fucky. This engine hasn't run in 50 years. This is a bipod in real life. Nine people watching. We are losing it over there. I'm going to kill the YouTube stream and we're going to go back over to just do Twitch, okay, guys? So if you guys want to see some shit, go over to Twitch right now. I am still live streaming on Twitch. We did an hour and a half here. We're doing it the rest of the time over there. You finally get to eat after 24 hours. Jesus Christ, man. Is that because of the port shit? That sucks. Get in here. Yes, join the Discord too. Here, I'm actually going to do it right now. I'm using my own link to join the Discord. I don't remember my Discord. You're about to watch me fail at joining my own Discord. Wait, am I human? I don't know. Yep, I don't know shit. Yes, I'm human. Drag the icon to the top to the place where it fits. Okay. Now I gotta change my shit. Hold on. Reset passwords. You ever do that reset password bullshit and then it turns out it was the same password the whole time? God damn it, that's the wrong one. We've got 62 members of the Discord. I did not know that. Skibbity dop bop beat up bop bop doo bop biddy bop bo baiting doo day lit doo diddly doo doo day lit doo diddly lit doo. All right, now I'm going in. Hold on a second. So let's see. I'll go to Twitch right now. Can't wait to see how it is. Nice. That's wild. Make it true. Funny. Twitch is where all the naughty stuff is if you like touching, even if unsolicited, cooking, and poor trigger discipline. Join us on Twitch. Yep. Everybody, come over to Twitch and have a time. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm looking at something right now. I'm a dumbass. Ah, somebody's put up a picture already. Pistol Pete, what's going on, dude? Sorry, dude, I'm bouncing around between all my different shit right now. What's up? You want to put a message in general that you're live on Twitch or something? Don't want folks there looking for you on YouTube and see you're not on live or something. Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. Hey, guys, me am is on the Twitch for 2 more hours. What's up, Pistol? What's going on? Are you still here, Pistol? Sorry, dude. We thought on PSA daggers. PSA is fine. They just need better quality control. They're getting better. Just make sure that you go through them yourself and take care of them. So I'm nominated for Micro Influencer of the Year for a Gundy Award. I'm trying to get votes. Would you be willing to make a post saying that I'm your favorite micro influencer and vote for me? Fuck yeah, dude. Absolutely. Dude, absolutely. So everybody go over to the Gundys. How do you get to the Gundys? Is it just Gundys.com or something? Yeah, I don't even know who half these guys are. So the people that get fucking nominated or who gets nominated, they are just who they are. You'll never see me on there. Holy shit. That's cool. Hold on. Categories. Okay. Vote now. All right. Hold on a second. I'm finding it. Give me a second, brother. There we are. God damn it! There we go. I have now voted for you, Pistol. Are Gen 3 and Gen 5 interchangeable barrels? No. You're the best, seriously. No problem, dude. I'll do a shorts video for you tomorrow. Everyone vote puts in draws for a prize as well, so it's good to just pick randoms on your behalf. I hope you win a firearm too. Ah, man, thanks. That's pretty cool. That's pretty CZ. Yes, 80. Thank you. That is the CZP01. That is a Dan Wesson DWX. That is a Chris Finks SDP Compact Alpha. If you were over on Twitch, you'd see a Chiappa Rhino PLA Cloppy and a Fusion Firearms with me doing this. People on Twitch are just seeing my hand right now. Wait, where's my Twitch? My Twitch went away. I opened the wrong window. There we go. When you get off YouTube, are you going to change the cam angle to something similar to last night? Yes, I will switch the phone that's currently looking straight down over to the camera stand. I'm so excited but fully expecting those dicks sound smooth. Those clicks sound smooth. Sorry. That Fusion smexy as hell. Yeah, it is. Doing naughty things. Yes, we are. Looking at the Gundies. Yeah, so my buddy... Hey, Nero, what's up, dude? My buddy Pistol Pete's over there. I'm starting to, Pete. I'm actually dropping off of here in just a minute. I just bit my tongue. But yes, I'm jumping over to Twitch right now. It's under the same name, Jiminy Show. And I'm going to be doing shit over there. Pistol, thank you, dude. You didn't have to do that, brother. I appreciate that, man. If you have Twitch, man, if you go follow me, I'll follow you back, brother. I'm trying to get to 50 so I can become an affiliate. I need 2 more. I got 48 in the last 2 live streams, man. Today was a good-ass day. I'm glad to hear that, Chris. Yes, also, DZ, I have it set up now so that it's going to catalog my videos for 7 days. Finally put the Prodigy I want on layaway. That's the way to do it, Nero. I'll go download it. Give me a minute. Thanks, brother. Yeah, as soon as I get to 50, I get to apply for affiliate status. Why is it telling me that Martini's a possible ban evader? Lol, what did he do? Oh, it's because he signed up on a new account. And he has 2 accounts with the same IP address, probably. Christopher, what's going on with you over there? What do you prefer, Talon Grip or Combat Textile? I've never used Combat Textile, Misa. I use Talon tape on everything. Sorry, I have some things down there for Twitch purposes. So yeah, I use Talon tape almost exclusively. Have you gotten your yearly McReb yet? No, because they're like $5 fucking, man. I'll get you 2 more right now. That's awesome, dude. If you do that, I appreciate that one. Chamber checked is telling people. Yeah, I know it's chill. It's just funny, confusing why it says that. Makes sense, though. Yeah. How much money is from Twitch from 50 followers? So, it's not just the money that you get, but I will qualify for ad. He's playing with his mods on Twitch. Yeah, these are my mods. But, oh, my chest just cracked. It's not just that 50 followers get you paid, Chris. It's also that I don't get any money from donations or cheers or diamonds or whatever the fuck they are until I get to at least 50. I agree. The Mac 9 definitely is. Oh, Pistol Pete got it. Glock 17 right there. What CZ do you recommend? What are you looking to do with that CZ? If you want something with a double action, single action in a like traditional style, CZ75, SP01, or you can even go to the Shadow series. If you're looking for like a daily carry duty style weapon, I would recommend the P09, either the F or the C's. F is a full size, C is the compact. Did you get the AR-15? What? Which AR-15? I've got an AR-15 up there, but that's mine. We recommend all the CZs. Yes, we do. Plus, the website I got it from didn't have any Mac 9s. Yeah. I can't wait to get the compact, saving my pennies. Everybody hit the follow button and subscribe. Are people able to do that on Twitch? I don't know if that's a thing over here, but it's easy. Orange is the best. Yep. No, I don't do that, brother. Don't just keep asking me if I have. If you don't see it up there, assume I don't have it. You know, ask questions about how they function. Ask questions about how to use it. But don't just ask me, do I have, do I have, do I have, do I have, do I have. That it's not engaging, brother. Pistol Pete, let's go. Thoughts on Walther? Walter White, he was a good man, but he got caught up in greed, and it wound up being a undoing. One more's coming. Awesome. Subscribe. Yeah, everybody should subscribe. Was hoping it'd slow down a little bit, but it never does. Yeah. Is it bad to whip a cylinder shut on a revolver, or is that FUD talk? I tell you what. Hey, YouTube guys, go over to Twitch and watch me slam the cylinder on that GP100 3 times. See how many of you crack your assholes open. I just try to use my gun as a mouse. Is that a 3D printed rhino? It is not a real one, brother. Drunk Mouse here on YouTube as well as here. He made this for me. It is a PLA copy. He made it for me because he knows I don't like rhinos. And just like a real rhino, the trigger just snapped. It's freaking awesome, lol. So yeah, Drunk Mouse made it for me because I told him I don't like Chiappa, so he made it for me. All right, YouTube guys, I'm jumping off. Jump over to Twitch, man. You work in a gun shop? Nice. What's the black and wood grain CZ with the optic and mag extension? That is not a CZ. That is a Springfield Echelon with the Sharps Brothers frame on it. Looks just like one, though. Ipok, what's up? Wow, it really just broke. It was glued together for a long time. I just got to re-glue it at some point. There's the second. Yay! What a nice insult. Wasn't it, though? Not going to lie, I was going to say if that was a real one, if, you know. Yeah. It's 3 fighting champion. Gotcha. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I'm counting that as the first thing broke on your Twitch stream. No, the host is broke. What's Twitch channel? It's literally the same name. Twitch.tv/The Jiminy Show. So guys, come over there because I'm about to end this live stream. Go over there. This phone's coming over here, and it's going to be like this. Only I get to play with the guns. Does it show 50 now? Yes, it does. Thank you, guys. Justin, welcome back in, dude. Yeah, actually, we're at 51. I just lost. We're at 51, so we're good. You guys want to see more of Joe and actually want to? Yeah. Acorn drill a Glock. I'd love to, but that one technically isn't mine. It will be soon, though. I'm going to pick this up and end this live stream, guys. Sorry. I love you guys. I'll let you see my dog one more time. Dog, not dog. You okay, buddy? Rocky, you all right? He's tired. He's tired. He wants to go to bed. You can go to bed, though. Rocky, go to bed. Rocky, go to bed. All right, guys. Don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Saturday. I'll Twitch stream, but I'm not going to stream here. So I'll see you guys next week. Get out of here. Go have fun. Have a nice day. Bye.